You wake up running, but not on a treadmill. Deadlines, dishes, and endless to-dos leave no time for you.
What if your comeback only took 15 minutes? No gym, no excuses, just you, right here in your living room. Roll out the mat, grab your breath, and let your body remember what it can do.
Set your feet about shoulder width apart. Keep the chest tall, sitting the hips back like you're lowering into a chair.
How to perform a bodyweight squat. In your starting position, your feet should be about shoulder width apart with your toes pointed slightly outward. You should also have a neutral spine and braced core. You can do this by tucking your hips underneath of you and pulling your rib cage down. This is going to help activate your core and better protect your back. You want to initiate the movement by first sitting your hips back, then bend at the knees and lower to about 90 degrees. Drive through the midpoint of your foot as you stand, and you want to make sure your hips and chest are rising simultaneously. The bottom of each rep, the front of your knee should be roughly in line with the front of your toe. And throughout the entire movement, your chest should remain relatively upright with your knees and your toes externally rotated.
Lie on your back, knees bent, feet hip width apart. Press through your heels, lift your hips up. Squeeze the glutes at the top, keep the core tight, lower down with control. Again, lift, squeeze, and slowly.
This is probably my favorite core exercise for strengthening the backside of your body. Because remember, your core isn't just these vertical ab muscles right here. It's all the muscles that go all the way around your waist, from your chest all the way down to your hips. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do a simple variation with good form, and then I'll show you an even easier variation and a slightly more difficult variation that requires side flexibility. So pick the one that's
start
right
on your back. You're gonna bring your feet underneath your hips with your toes facing straight forward. I don't want your knees to come in like this or out like this. I want everything to stay in one straight line. Now from there, I want you to take your fingertips and drive them towards the ground, and then turn your palms toward the sky and press the backs of your hands into the ground. What this does is it helps fix your posture and lengthen your spine, especially your neck, and loosen up those traps right there as we do this exercise. Now the next move here is to press into your heels and try to lift your hips so that your knees, hips, and shoulders are in one straight line. Now if you can't go that far, it's totally fine if you're down here, if you have tight hip flexors or not enough strength, but really try to drive those hips up as much as possible. And in this position, hold, try to squeeze your butt muscles, and try to keep those fingers driven towards the ground and the backs of the hands pushed into the ground. Now, if this is too difficult for you, you can do a little bridge squeeze. So what that looks like is this. You want to tuck your pelvis, so think about pointing your tailbone towards the sky as much as possible, and then just do a little lift where you're trying to squeeze your butt muscles. Now, an easy way to think about squeezing your butt muscles is try to think about turning your thighs outward, almost like thinking about pushing your knees outward, but don't actually push your knees outward. Just a little twist of the thighs right there, and you'll feel your glutes start to fire. If this is the hardest variation for you, then just hold this position just like you did with the first position. Now, if both of those were too easy for you, then we can do a variation that requires more flexibility and strength, which is going to be starting with the same bridge we did first, but this time scooting your hands towards your heels. And if you can touch your heels, great. If you can grab your ankles, even better. And then from there, drive your heels on the ground and lift your chest towards the ceiling or the wall in front of you like that. Really lift as much as you can. What you're going to do here is loosen up your hip flexors more, loosen up your thoracic spine, your lower back, strengthen all those muscles, and get those glutes firing all at the same time.
Stand tall and march it out. Feel the energy rise. It's a mini recharge that boosts posture and mood instantly.
5 must-do exercises to improve your circulation from bed, starting with ankle pumps, pointing our toes towards the ceiling, then to the wall in front of us. Then we're going to slide our feet, bending one knee and then extending the other leg. We're doing 10 repetitions each. Now we're going to do some ankle circles. You can raise your leg up like this if you can. If not, keep them on the bed. Do circles in both directions. Then we're going to do some straight leg lifts to awaken those dormant quad muscles. And we're going to end with some leg elevations on a stack of pillows. You can move your feet if you want to, just like this, to help promote circulation even more. You can do this one for a few minutes.
Now, plank. Elbows under shoulders, core engaged, strong and steady. You don't need crunches to build power. Just focus and breath.
Here's what happens when you do 3 minutes of planks every other day, and stick with it. Week 1. You'll feel the burn in your core and lower back right away. And suddenly you realize how weak your core really is. But that changes fast. Week 2. Your abs start to feel tighter. Your posture improves. The deep core muscles begin to activate and stabilize your whole frame. You feel more confident and stand taller. Week 3. Lifting, walking, even sitting feels different. Your core strength skyrockets. Lower back pain, less and less. Your body starts moving smarter, not harder. Week 4. Your waist tightens, your abs get more defined, and even at rest, your body burns more calories. Why? Because your core stays activated long after the workout ends. And the real benefit? Holding a 3-minute plank builds more than muscle. It builds discipline, the kind that impacts every part of your life.
Movement wakes your body, but balance keeps it going. That's where I add all-day slimming tea. It's my daily ritual to reset energy, support metabolism, and stay consistent. Click below to learn more.